Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
There's some kind of propulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to... That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
That's it. Bag of bags.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
What up, Zach?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians
Triple?
make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good
Can y'all
point.
hear me?
They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
I do not like that Joker dude. They are playing Xbox, I believe. I don't know, John was busy and Taylor is cooking dinner.
Anything you
Just gonna
need,
stare
Commander?
at this guy.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there,
No,
Lieutenant?
Commander. Just art appreciation.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, I'm lost on my own ship. Like there's a whole portion of this ship I don't know where it's actually at. Because I haven't found my captain's quarters yet.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not
Crew's
like
crazy, don't
Benezia.
worry about them.
I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself,
Getting
Liara.
in on some aliens.
I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Ooh, you must get lonely,
Sounds dangerous.
girl.
And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Why is
You don't
that,
like
girl?
other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud.
How all y'all been? I feel like I
It
haven't
sounds
talked
like I
to
became an
any of
archaeologist
the
simply to
Players
spite
Club crew in a
Venezia.
while.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha. You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating.
Ooh, girl,
you were
stop.
marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Girl, stop. Mm-hmm.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, whatever your name is. Make sure the audio is not. I'll be right back. Sorry, I didn't know anybody was watching. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner. Let's see. Actually, let me check. Because I think are Taylor and John.
When they're home.
What y'all doing? We're streaming.
Oh, I get what you mean now, though,
We're
John.
streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're streaming.
Yeah.
Y'all having like a serious talk? Do I need to come back or?
No, well,
I
pop out
mean,
real quick.
technically we're
Pop out real
yeah.
quick for like 2 minutes.
I need somewhere to hop to. Okay. Anyways, yeah, they're having a serious conversation. Anyways, let's see. I'm doing good, Kelly. It's busy month, but not bad. I just bought a house, so that's fun. Zach, yeah. So I got Mass Effect on sale, and I'm trying to see if I can get through all 3 games by the time Andromeda comes out, so I can play that. Mass Effect's one of my favorite RPGs ever. So I am starting with Mass Effect 1, which is not my favorite one. It's a little dated, but I'm kind of trying to just basically do a run through just the main storyline, so I don't have to like deal with everything else. And then Mass Effect 2 and 3, I'll probably actually sit and play and do the side missions. So in this one, you're just gonna see me basically just run through the story as quick as I can.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Look, I figured out some shit.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You can
I
come
had no
back in
idea
now.
you found ship technology so
Can
interesting.
y'all just come over here?
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant
Taylor.
fleet is the key to
Damn
the
it.
survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
Just come back in here, because
But
Mass
we don't
Effect
have
won't let me
anything like
click on
this.
other
Okay.
windows while I'm
We
in a
make do
movie.
with cast-offs and second-hand equipment.
Oh my
For
god,
as
that
long
hurt
as
my
we
ears.
can.
I know, it was intentional that way. I wanted you to feel my pain and rage. So, I just want to
Shut
let
up, we're in
you
the
and
middle,
everyone on the
of a
Twitterverse...
movie.
What?
He's doing Mass Effect.
I can't believe your
Would've
fleet's still
seen
using
this shit.
ships that are 3 centuries old.
I'm trying not to hook up with Jack this time around.
Repaired, modified.
Yeah, that's funny. Who doesn't hook up with Jack?
Right? Like Jack is like obviously the deepest.
Who'd you hook up with, Taylor?
With Jack?
Wait,
Well, I-
technically I hooked up with Tawny until she killed herself.
About the third one or
Shut up! I don't know if everybody's seen it. You can't be giving spoilers like that.
That's not a spoiler. It doesn't always happen. You can avoid it.
That's why our
It's gonna
If
happen.
anything-
Who's not gonna choose the fucking Geth, John? They're a fucking robot
Technically,
army.
you're playing from the beginning, so you have a chance to like literally get both.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
do that.
you do. You could.
Oh, you have to have a really high approval rating in a very, very specific location. Oh crap! What was that in?
There's only 2.
Oh
There's
wait,
Paragon
I
and
remember.
Renegade.
Tawny. When Tawny has the whole part. Tali. I don't know why I'm saying Tawny. When Tali has the part where she is
Tanya got that part.
When Tanya be snapping her bubble gum, no, when she has that part where she's standing in front of like the council or whatever, and you have to stand up for her, you have to win that. That's what you have to do. If you can win that, then you can get both.
Not right now.
Then I need to do that.
Keep checking back.
That is hard to do. That is. I tried it like so many times.
Is it in the first game or the second?
It's in the second game, but for you to win that, by the time you get to that point, you need to have it, like the blue meter really stupid high.
Oh, that's not gonna happen then, because I'm definitely playing the Renegade.
Well, you see the problem here then.
I keep an open door
I've been
policy.
killing motherfuckers and
You
punching
have any concerns,
motherfuckers.
Lay them on.
Ooh, Zach. Ooh.
It's either gonna be
say
Ashley or
things are different
Tali
with Normandy,
that's gonna be
but,
my romance.
Which
I
one's
like
Ashley?
Concerned about
the one from the
picked
first
Garrett.
one.
Karen and Rex.
Ew. Oh, you mean the blue dude?
Access to the ship.
Wait,
I guess-
is Garrett the weird? He
Yeah.
looks like a cricket.
Cricket.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're out.
We're definitely gonna have to have some conversations on what we think is what.
This is the most
Garrett's the one. He's the sniper guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a cricket.
Around the vital
I-
systems.
I don't know if I would say
giant
cricket.
Weapons.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a
If crickets.
He kind of looks like if
giant-
old
You don't
people
trust the
just kept
Alliance's
getting
allies?
progressively older
not
but
sure
never
how
died. Like
the
that's kind
I
of
like him.
like
I liked his
super wrinkly.
personality a lot.
We.
I guess if I were a chick dating a dude
then
character.
the
Like
second
Jack was by far the I feel like the deepest relationship you could get into with a female.
Oh man, did you
Like,
make
it's
the
deep.
mistake or attempt to make the mistake of not choosing Jack after starting a relationship with her? That is not salvageable.
Yeah,
Made
you
that
don't-
mistake
you-
and went back and fixed it.
Or no,
she will
if-
hate you
if you
to a
sleep-
level
if you-
that is unbelievable.
If you sleep with her up
Standing
front,
up for
oh
herself
man, that's
doesn't
game.
mean-
Oh,
She gives you an
oh,
offer
yeah,
to just bang her
oh,
right out the gate,
yeah.
and like, yeah, that's a bad
She
choice.
will never choose. She don't look at you the same after that.
As
Mm,
no
The,
more-
the only reason I don't like Jack is because
Their
Jack
backs
doesn't
are
make an
against the
appearance
wall.
in the third one.
No
I mean, a small appearance.
She does
so
make
you
an
do-
appearance,
she
but
makes
it
a
is like
small one.
the smallest one humanly possible.
Yeah, so I don't want to do that. I kind of want to.
That's why I like Tali, because she makes a decent appearance.
That's
but
Tali was my second choice on my first
Yeah.
playthrough because Tali, as far as personality,
that relationship is so goddamn complicated.
Tali's the personality-wise the one I
Oh,
like
sorry,
the
Taylor.
most.
I'm just looking at this thing that popped up from Taylor. I'm just staring at it, wondering what it means, wondering what it's trying to tell
I
me,
don't see
wondering,
that as
wondering
an
so
error.
much.
No limit.
If you're fighting a bear.
I'm telling you, you got to get him to make that. That's
I don't know
that'll be
what
the best
ghetto
thing
D
ever.
is. Like in my mind.
That's why it's going to be Princely D in this version. We're going to have to rewrite some lyrics here.
Members of
Clearly,
their
we're going to have to
species
change some things
will
up to make it
always
make
be more
sense.
important to them than humans are.
Like ghetto
That's
D
like
just
deeply
sounds
held
really
beliefs, Lily.
unattractive,
What
and I
made you
don't
think
want
this way?
it. Like
I don't know. Like,
families defended the
maybe he dick
Alliance
slapped you in the face or something. I don't know.
My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of
The only
Zach,
thing-
you're
the
the
only
most
problem-
ghetto
the only
here.
problem
What do you
with-
think it
The only
is?
problem with Ashley is Ashley's like kind of racist. So
Kind of racist.
yeah,
Is it-
she speciesist as a motherfucker is what Ashley is. Give me a second. My damn water's boiling.
Oh, Zach making that honey. I was gonna say honey tea, and I just stopped for no reason at all.
How come my aunt texted me? She's like, "Ooh, I got some smoke. Call me." She puts like half her number, but not the full thing. She goes 470, and I was just like, "What?" I was like, "What's 470?"
Yo, aunt just being real secretive.
like,
Just, I don't know if I can
what?
trust you. I'm your niece.
I come over all the time.
Ooh.
Plus, the stuff she smokes is gross.
Oh, that's no fun. See, if I ever get the chance, I need to take you to smoke with my cousins. I don't know what they smoke, but God, that shit will jack you the hell up. Like,
That's like this new stuff I've
Oh.
been getting from my friend. Like, I take one hit and I'm just like out. Like, I'm
just
like,
your world is a whole different place.
I mean, like, it's for real. Like,
Unfortunately, I can't like put my mouth on things that other people put their mouth on. So when I do decide to start doing that with people, I'm gonna have to find a way around that situation. They are all on the top of that thing.
Like pipe or bong or something.
Yeah, I could do that. I do have one now. They're all on the end of that thing though, like 8 of those mofos. 8 of them, Taylor. That's enough for each of us to get 4, or you to get all 8 and me just to watch. I prefer that last option. Also, to anyone watching, we are playing Titanfall 2.
I think Hawaii, Zach, and Triple are there.
I like 2 of those people, and I'll never tell anyone who.
Just one of you is not wanted.
All right.
Like that parent who has favorites. They claim they don't, but you know they do.
You're going to
You
have
know
Ooh, just saw someone execute the heck out of somebody.
Somebody
That
once
was
told me, 'cause
smooth.
I was telling them, a girl at my job, I was telling her how Zach and Madison were
Would you kiss
like
anyone
trying to
I
have a
ordered?
kid,
Depends, sir.
and she was
you
like,
ordered
"Oh,
it,
she's like,
that
that's
would
so
make it an
sweet." She was
illegal
like, "Are they
order.
only gonna have
I'd be
one?"
required
I was
to
like, "No, they'll
decline.
probably have multiple."
So-
And then she was
I was
like,
gonna say
"Mm."
Madison comes from a real big family.
Right. And then
Zach
she told
one's
me,
a big
she
family.
goes, "Well, just a heads up." She was like,
she's
"Somebody
being
else
straight
told me
with
this.
us.
I didn't
Or at
believe him
least, I
until
don't think she
my
lied
brother
to you.
started having kids." She
Yeah,
was like, "The
she's
first one
probably
will
really
always
bad
be
at it.
your favorite one,
Hey,
no
you
matter
want me to ask
what."
her about her
No.
That shit ain't true. I mean, it is in my household, but it's not true in yours.
She was just like, she was no, not
you and
kid.
her.
She meant like niece or nephew. She was
Oh.
she has like a few nieces and nephews. And she was like, my first one is still my favorite
talk
one.
later.
Like,
Looking forward
she was
to
like,
it,
I
sir.
treat him. She was like, I give him a, and she was like, I show favoritism. I don't even care. She was like, I give him $100 on Christmas. Everybody else get 25. I said,
Damn, that's not even remotely close.
That's fucked up.
I mean, at least have it like a $20 difference or something, or make up some sort of strange excuse for why you're doing it. Damn. I don't know if my aunts and uncles have favorites. I sure as hell don't know who they are, but it's definitely not based on order of birth.
All right, I'm back.
I think it might have been because her nephew was like 6 before her brother had another kid. So I think she
Yeah,
just
that's like a
long.
6-year spin of
Yeah.
time before there's another face for you to look at. I can see where there might, affect things.
So it's probably,
So, Zach,
I'm probably gonna
I
go
had
with
an
Tally on
awkward
this
day.
playthrough. I think.
Who's that? The girl with the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
So I
one
guess
that,
in
like,
the
you have
third
to go
one,
through
you
some
actually could see
special
what
stuff.
you could actually see what she
You
looked like.
can. But you
I
have to,
haven't.
yeah, you have to pick her over the Geth, and then she'll take her helmet off,
Hey,
and then you
Shepard.
see her.
You need something?
Oh, I never knew that.
Do you
She is not pretty.
That is-
She is.
I was just like, bitch, put your mask back on.
Are you sure you're talking about the same thing? At the very end, you see a picture of her before you go on the final mission. She's like.
Maybe I'm not.
Yeah, no, she's like a fucking model.
I could have swore I actually remember seeing a picture of her and her being very attractive.
Yeah, she's like hardcore
It being quite
attractive.
unfortunate that you don't see her most of the time.
Here, I'll post it in the Discord chat.
That is a great idea. But yeah, so I finally got the last of the equipment removed from my person today, which was the goddamn stint. And that was just all kinds of uncomfortable. Since for some reason everything
they
is
pulled it
removed
out of
while
your
you're
penis?
comfortable. Yes, that's how they do it. They lube you up,
Or no, they
with,
didn't.
like,
They probably didn't. They just
lidocaine,
ripped it out.
and then they shove a giant
Like,
ass
didn't
like
even, didn't
camera
even
in there.
didn't even buy you a drink.
I mean, I probably could have asked.
Nigga,
Though
can-
I did learn.
Nigga, can I get a
for the last
shot?
4 weeks, I didn't know the name of the doctor I had been seeing because
There, I posted it, Taylor.
mainly because I knew the old
Oh, you
doctor
put it
I
in
had
Discord.
seen.
Hold on.
His name was one name, but the name on all my paperwork was his name. So I just assumed that since he was the head doctor, they just used his name for everything, and that the younger doctor, they just weren't putting his name on anything. But I didn't want to ask what his name was because it had been like 4 weeks, and I should probably know his name. Until today, when I went to the urology clinic to find out that they're actually father and son, so that's why the name on the paperwork's always been the same.
Oh, you are such a selfish patient. Didn't even learn nothing about that man.
Well, today, the older doctor was like, well, he mentioned his son's name. He was like, Shay. I was like, his last name is Shay. And then I saw, like, his awards and stuff, and it was like, Shay, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, they're father and son. This makes a lot of sense. They look nothing alike. Like, seriously look nothing alike. You would not guess it unless you were told.
I mean, me and my dad don't look nothing alike.
Yeah, but you look like your mom, and Taylor looks like your dad, so it's explainable if you see all of you together.
Did you see his mom? Maybe he looked just like his mama.
No, she don't work at the clinic. I assume he looks like his mama, though.
Yeah, hopefully. You gotta look like somebody.
Yeah, she's cute.
I mean, he's a handsome dude.
Navaria. There we
His
go.
dad, not so much.
Maybe his dad just lived a rough life, John.
But his dad is old too. Like he's got that old man thing. Like I told him I had fibromyalgia, and he just continued to pat me on the shoulder the rest of that damn interview. And I was just like, why are you doing this?
Old man shoulder.
I'm in constant pain.
Old man shoulder pats fix everything, John.
Unless your body hurts, then it just makes it worse.
Oh, sure, I got you.
I made it into the thing. Did you die?
If you're
Yes.
interested in hearing my offer,
Well, at least you
meet me on the
saved me.
Citadel.
That is all that matters.
That does
Waiting
not
in Diplomat
comfort me at all.
Lounge on the Presidium.
Taylor, know that my life is more important than yours and Bunny's. Mostly Bunny's.
God, why does that music get so fucking loud when I go in there?
You know what that music is. That bounce chicka wow wow music, boy. Yeah.
John, we did horrible.
I got very distracted. I'm not going to lie on that.
I was like, how did
that
we
shit
get
was
0
bad.
points when all we had to do was stand in a fucking area? Like,
Yeah, I do remember that picture, Zach. Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah, she fine.
Approach control. This is the
Yeah,
SSV Norman.
so are you playing the first one?
Yeah.
Yes, he's
I'm
playing
trying to
that
play
version.
through all of them, so I'm playing the first one just straight through because I don't really like the first one too much.
It's, I think that the
It's
first one
good.
is
It's
so
just
much different
it's
from the rest of
dated.
them.
Yeah, they made a big leap in how the gameplay works between first and second. So the first one's kind of hard. The combat's difficult because it's just
Like the
difficult.
first
No, the first Witcher is just
No,
old
the
as
first
shit.
Witcher was just buggy and old.
It's like super old. Like this one, they actually changed how the combat works. And combat in the first Mass Effect is by far the hardest combat in the entire series. It's like stupid fucking hard.
Like they wanted you to succeed.
Like you get one
by-
shot at a lot. Like I'm playing on easy just so I can play through it quickly, and I still get one shot at all the fucking time.
So is that your captain guy? Is he not a cripple?
What? No,
Is
not in
he
the first.
crippled
Not in the
in
first
the-
one. He
No,
ain't.
not in the first one. That happens.
At the end.
I never played the first one.
Yeah, it's a progression.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I like him. I love Joker.
I
don't
do
like
too.
Joker. He
I
get,
like
he
him
get
a
on,
lot.
he get on my fucking nerves.
What? He's funny
He's
and
not funny.
hilarious. And he is sarcastic as a mofo. He's the kind of pilot I would want in real space.
He's a pilot serving under a commander. He needs to shut the fuck up and fly the plane. That's what he need to do. If one of my soldiers talked to me the way he talked to me, man, they'd be faceful in the dirt the whole time.
So it'd be pilot versus pilot.
All right, Taylor, let's actually do some work this time.
What's that
Paying
thing?
attention.
Okay.
I mean, soup.
God dang it! I gotta learn that not all games use R for reload. I just keep throwing fucking grenades.
Oh. Why don't you change the controls, or can you not do
There
that?
is no reload in Mass Effect 1. Your weapons just overheat and you have to wait for them to cool down. But I think it's ammo and I always try to reload over and over.
In Final Fantasy, I'm in chapter 8.
Okay, I just
No, my bad. I lied. I'm in chapter 9. I just got to Arteria.
That's far
I
enough.
just
you get the Leviathan.
I just hit chapter.
Something wrong,
I just
officer?
finished chapter. Or I'm about to hit chapter.
Which, by the way, so
I'm on
you know,
chapter 6.
so you don't think what I thought. When you get to chapter 9 and you get to Arteria,
We're the law
you'll
here.
meet up
Show some
with
respect.
Umbra, and you can use
I'm
Umbra to
Captain
go back to the
Michael
mainland
Maxwell.
whenever you want.
Atlantis Risk Control
Nice.
When it says you go back to
All you need to
past
know is I have
Lucian,
more
what it
credentials
means
than
is you
you.
go back to the mainland, not you
They
go back
plan to be
into the
trouble,
past. It just uses that
I
wording
can't
to
let you
define
enter
the
the port
fact
area
that
without
if it were
confirmation.
real
Like-
time, you wouldn't be able to
Sergeant
leave
Sterling,
Artesia.
secure their weapons.
Cause like I'm at the part
Oh,
right
bitch,
now
you about to
where-
get shot.
I'm at
Oh,
the
bitch,
part-
you about to get shot?
I'm at the part right now where I'm about to
I'm
hit
getting
it.
my ass handed.
Nobody takes
I'm
my
about to
weapon.
get into the ship. I
Shock
got
and
some
lock.
fucking ship.
We're authorized to use
And I'm
lethal
assuming
Oh,
that's
you're
what
about
I
to
have
get the
do.
boat?
On a 3 to surrender
Yeah,
your
but
weapons.
I'm just doing some side
One,
quests before I get on the
two.
boat, like some ones that
Captain
are gonna
Matsuo,
be
stand
fast
down.
and easy.
Yeah,
I love the
bitch.
guy
I'm
who
a
wants to
Spectre,
do-
bitch. Watch your mouth. Who you talking to me? Ain't confiscating my goddamn weapons. In
I
your
love the
face.
guy
We
who,
confirmed their identity.
makes you
Spectres
do
are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
photography.
proceed,
'Cause he
Spectre.
pays you like a shit
hope
ton.
to-
Ah, he
for
pays
that.
you
Will be
so
less
much. That dude is awesome.
Paris
Also,
Saint-Saëns, meet
he's
upstairs.
going to.
Y'all are yelling.
Yeah,
Why are
I
y'all
don't
yelling?
change
It's
our
not.
sound.
It's
I'm
not.
not yelling
It
at
is
all.
very
I think
low.
your mic because
Yeah, your
It is
sensitivity might
super
be too
low.
high.
It's
'Cause I
at
sound-
7%.
Oh, I mean, I could turn down the
Well,
sensitivity,
here, I'll
but I
turn-
turned
I'll
it up
just
so
turn
it wasn't
mine-
so bad for Taylor.
I'll just turn mine down to like 2, or y'all's
Yes.
voice on 2.
Yes, Jack.
If I turn any lower, y'all just gonna get muted. So
We can adjust for our sound the next time we play on our own.
I think it's
More
because
important.
my Discord updated, and I think it might have reset all my stuff to defaults. All right, both of y'all say something now.
something.
My name is John.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
John the Second.
Wrong. I am the first.
John, I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
Taylor,
don't talk
Kyle
about
is
the
asking
fourth one.
if you listen to some song. And that was like 5 minutes.
Taylor, did
10
you
minutes
listen
ago.
to that song? So I guess
That
you know
Touch
what she's
song?
talking about.
Because if that's the song you're talking about, yes, I did, and I absolutely love her now, and I listened to like.
What is this Touch
whole
song? And
album.
I want to hear it.
Chloe was telling
Woo!
me.
There goes my
she
shirt
was-
up over
no.
my head. Worst song
She
ever.
was telling me about an indie song that I should listen to, and it's called Touch
I am Gianna
by...
Parsi, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking
It's a,
bay.
I had never heard
appreciate
of
your
the
help.
female. It's a
You're
girl
welcome.
sings. I've never
You
heard of her
understand
before.
our
But she
security
actually.
chief is only doing her job. One
Because
of my
I've heard
duties
a
is
song called
orientation
Touch,
of new
and I've heard it
arrivals.
by a
Do you
female,
have any
and it
questions?
does sound like an indie song by name.
Has anyone unusual
It's
passed through
touched
here recently?
by Shura,
Unusual?
S-H-U-R-A.
Yeah, I've heard that
The
before.
matriarch passed through a few days ago.
Yeah, that's something
Lady
you would like.
Benezia.
Very
Yeah,
good
that's definitely
song.
something you would like.
Saren's flunky?
You're definitely a Shura kind of girl.
I do.
You
I
know,
like her.
Can I speak with her?
She's good.
Yeah, you would like that
Benezia
shit,
left for
little
the
girl.
Peak 15
Go ahead,
research
listen to
complex
listen to
days
that all
ago.
night
To the
long.
best of my knowledge,
I was
she's
so
still there.
excited that Florence and
Could you
the
tell me how to
Machine
get
is
there?
in Final Fantasy
You'll need to ask
15.
I still
Administrator
haven't found
Ananias for clearance to
fucking
leave this
10
port.
yet. I've been looking for
Where
it.
can I
It's pissing
find
me
the
off.
I
administrator?
have it.
Nine.
His office
Buy
is
it
on the
in-
main level.
Where's 10?
Locked
Yeah,
at
and
the
then I
top of
have
the
50
elevator.
I have
Understood.
13 too.
Can we go right now?
Where's 10?
Of course. If you need any help,
I want
you
to
can
say it
ask
was
me
either
at
the
the administrator's
Chocobo
office.
place or
If Lady Benezia
there's
is
an
here,
area
it
in
might
that
be wise to bring
place. I
Liara.
know that.
Area in that
She
area.
knows her
All
mother
right,
better
I
than
will
we
find
do.
it tonight.
I'm pretty sure it was 10. I'll relook before
Rex?
you
You
go.
check,
I think you
because
gotta
I
go.
haven't seen 10, but I have 9, 8, 7, 6.
I have 1, 2,
I have
3.
I have
and I'm
Type
still
0, I have 15, I have...
What the hell are y'all talking about?
15.
In Final Fantasy, you
In
can
Final
buy
Fantasy 15,
playlists
you can
for
upgrade
your
your
car.
car.
Welcome to
You
Port
can also
Buy-
upgrade your
see, you
vehicle.
can basically buy CDs.
Yeah,
and
you can
the
upgrade your
CDs are-
colors. You can change
Yeah.
everything on that damn
The
car.
CDs are basically.
I only need the
older
Final
Final
Fantasy VII music.
Which, by the way, that song was badass.
See, I'm
always available.
My, like, I know well, let me check, because I know I have 15, because I remember one of the songs was called
We are
Lightning.
all over here, Taylor.
And
We're
I know
coming for the song.
I know I have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I have 1.
And
And I
then,
think I have...
What the
I
fuck
think
is
I
that?
know I have 4.
This one
I want to
offers
say I
greetings.
have 10, but if I don't,
You are the
then I'm on the
specter
same boat
that
as you.
visits
I
Port
really don't.
Hanshan.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, whatever.
love that
This is a
service
store,
about
right?
that.
Of course. This one
I cannot
apologizes.
I feel like I want to
Inconveniencing
stop being an asshole, maybe. But there's so much
Yeah,
fun to
you
be
should.
asshole to certain people in this game. Like, oh,
Yeah,
there's a certain
I
people
feel,
that just need to get
I
like
feel too
bitch
guilty
slapped.
being rude to people in Mass Effect.
I'm not
Right?
rude to like
They make it so
random. I'm
real.
not rude to random. Like, I'm rude to people who need to be rude to. People that
What
be
was I
trying to
gonna
talk shit and
say?
intimidate
Put
you.
this foot in the ass of people who need to
Yeah,
get their
sometimes
foot in
people need a foot in their ass. It's just life.
I need to figure out
Feet
if
and
you can,
asses.
I need to figure out if you can buy, if on the game they have the. I know they have the Final Fantasy like 15 soundtrack, obviously, but I have yet to hear any of Florence and the Machine songs on it yet. I know.
I don't think they are. Honestly,
No, because that song in the beginning, like the first quest, that is definitely her.
Oh no, I'm not saying that Florence and the Machine isn't in the game. I'm saying I don't think it's on like a CD that you can get early on in the game. It's probably something you can't get until easily the later chapters. if
That
you
makes.
get it at
How
all.
many chapters are there? Because I feel like
12.
the chapters are so short.
Some of them are, and it depends. From what I can tell, some chapters are way longer than others, and just depending on what all you do. Because like one chapter was literally just you going into a dungeon.
Oh shit! I
and
pulled
that's
my
it.
gun on her.
Because it makes
How can
me
I help
really, it makes me really sad because I'm like, most Final Fantasy games are
But
super
I
long,
bet you speak
and
to
I don't
Aloy.
want this
to
one
add
to
on
end.
to
One
this
moment,
one.
please.
Okay.
Mr. Ananias.
Yeah, because
So-
it does
What,
have a
what?
season pass.
Commander Shepard
Because I was
is
like, I
asking
don't
to
want
see
this
you,
game
sir.
to end. I was
Alright,
like,
fine, come in.
it's so
But
good. I'm like,
I
don't
already
want
have
it
a
to end.
goddamn hunter quest that's level 99, so.
Oh, well,
Which, by
shit.
the way, if you pop back to the mainland, they're going to give you a
You
quest
will
to
excuse
go
me
check
if I
out
don't
a
stand
mountain.
up.
That
We have
mountain's
no
a
time to
giant-ass
entertain
turtle that's level
refugees from that
99.
urban blight.
Don't
Nope.
fight him. Run the hell away. Don't
I'm here
Don't
as a
fight
specter,
him.
not a human.
Run the hell
Keep
away.
that in mind.
I need to work
Believe me,
more on my
that is
fishing and
foremost
stuff
in my
because I feel like I
mind.
haven't really done
This greeting is
shit
a
with
courtesy.
that.
I got
I will only
Pronto
cooperate
level,
as required by the
10 on
executive
his
board.
photography
See,
now.
like
Business
this
is come
alien
here to
dude talking
avoid
shit.
guessing
That's how you
at
get
all.
your. That's how you get slapped in the fucking face talking shit like
See,
this.
that's,
I'm
that's
not
how you
here to
get that's how you
investigate your
get checked.
tenants.
That's how you get checked. By
Right, I pull my gun on you,
I have
and
a
then now
responsibility
everybody
to
look
keep
crazy
you
now.
away
Now you're
from
looking at me crazy because I pull my
Spectres
gun
are
on
not
you, but
encumbered
look
by
what
a need
happened.
for due
My
process.
guy's like a level 6 or 7 right now in photography.
Let's see.
I've
I
heard
just
an
got
Asari
a brand
matriarch
new
is here. Benezia?
fishing pole and.
She
Was
arrived
it
a
your
few days
first
ago,
time getting
accompanied by
it?
a personal escort and some cargo. She's
Because
at the
I got
top
a brand new
15.
fishing pole as well.
What do you
from
mean?
a-
I went and
Phrase
bought
is
it.
self-explanatory.
Oh no, I got mine
Bodyguards
from
attending to
a
the safety of her
quest.
person.
No,
meaning
I
Asari
bought mine.
commandos.
There's like a fishing
You let
shop
Asari who can
outside
kill
of
you
a
with
place,
their
and I bought
brains
that
run
bitch.
around, but give us flack
Yeah,
about
the one I
guns.
got was just from
They
a little
followed all our
quest, 'cause,
regulations.
you know,
I have no
we
reason to
died.
forbid Lady Benezia
lost.
from taking them.
I have no
But-
more questions at
Your
this
ass
time.
got ended.
Zach,
Good.
definitely
I received a
need
dozen
to
urgent
get
messages for
Final
you.
Fantasy
What about?
15.
I'm
Freaking
telling you,
amazing
man,
game.
it will change your life.
It is
Mr.
freaking
Analysis isn't the
amazing.
only one
Like,
with
I'm
a
so
passion.
sad that, like, that's what
Your
I'm
life
trying
right
to do.
now, your life right now is good.
You've never
but
worked
your
in the
life is
corporate
about
world,
to get
have you,
better.
Commander?
Oh man, in
You
our
can't
fishing, you
bludgeon
get to
through
see your,
bureaucracy.
you get to see Luna's like wedding
So it would
dress.
seem. I need an alternative.
Now, do you
Talk to
ever?
Luke Keene.
I'm
You
assuming
should be able
probably
to find
the
him at
end.
the
'Cause-
hotel
so
bar.
I was
Can't say more.
watching somebody
Not
play the
within earshot
game,
of Mr.
and they
Analysis.
were doing the
Talk to
final
you
boss,
later.
so I kind of stopped
Very
watching
well.
because I just wanted to see if you ever go to that Insomnia City, like the main one. Your dad died.
You have a quest that takes you to the edge of. You actually have like I have like 3 quests that take me to the edge of Insomnia, but you don't actually go inside of it. for
Okay,
any
and
of
see, he said the final boss fight in that game takes 50 minutes to do.
That's not too surprising considering who you're fighting.
I don't even know who you're fighting.
I know who you're
I don't
fighting.
wanna know.
I can tell you if you want to know.
No, I
but-
don't.
See, the only problem
It'll
I'm
blow
running
your
into
mind.
getting that game is it's
Actually,
gonna
Taylor,
be it's
you
gonna
won't
be
know
a
who it
while
is if
before I
tell
get
you.
that
Zach,
game.
You would know who it was if I told you.
I swear to God, if Sephiroth makes a comeback, I'm gonna lose my fucking
Hell
shit,
no,
John.
it's not Sephiroth.
Damn it. It should be Sephiroth.
I don't even know how they would tie
Just
that
bring
in.
it. Just, it doesn't matter. It could be the cheapest.
just he
Sorry
pops
is
up,
bringing.
just
He's just like, ha! I didn't really die, and you're like,
Like
you
the end of the game, everything's going well, and then he just walks around from a corner.
tell me
from
everybody
nowhere,
wouldn't
touchdown
collectively
for-
lose their fucking shit.
I guarantee there would be a red on everywhere of some nerd going, "What? It's motherfucking Sephiroth!"
The greatest villain of almost any game I can think of. Period. I can't think of a more iconic, better
He's
played
probably
and
the only
acted
villain
villain.
that most people would actually seriously want to be, other than maybe Lex Luthor or the Joker, which I don't know how many people really want to be.
And then even then, yeah, the
Batshit
Joker, maybe
crazy.
the new Joker, because he's all cool
Which
with
one?
tattoos. The Suicide
Oh, you
Squad
mean
Joker.
yeah, I can see that. And he's not quite as crazy as like.
I miss that. I like the
Ledger
Joker. I like the Joker being
Ledger's
just
Joker,
that shit
He was
crazy.
a twisted brother.
Yeah, like he's more sadistic but less crazy.
Have you heard some of the theories on him? I think my favorite theory on Ledger Joker is that he is an ex-military that has extraordinary PTSD to the point that he is going through extreme
The male
delusion
human at the hotel
and just-
bar? He's a sales rep
Yeah.
for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas.
Which I like.
I need you to speak with
Who
him.
the fuck is this lady?
That's
Do
the way
you know
I was
who
looking.
I am?
Anyways, no, it's
Everyone
it's
here
one
knows
of the
who
older
you are,
summons.
Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job.
I don't.
You are a known quantity.
Yeah, that's why I said
Or
you
so
would
Vargas
know.
will think.
Wait, what did you say?
He will
I
assume you are
can't-
I said
here
it's
to
one of the
investigate
older
his company's
summons.
dirty laundry.
Because
That
like a
will
lot of
distract
games, a
him
lot
from
of
Is it
the
Efrit?
summons make
My.
it Yes!
Yes!
Told you would know. Told you.
Because the only
Whatever you need done,
Final
ask
Fantasy
someone.
game I've ever beat in my whole life was Final
In
Fantasy
fact,
10,
Taylor,
and
I'll
Final
give
Fantasy
you a little
10
clue towards something. You've already met one of your later summons.
Shit, I gotta check my food.
Is it going to be the goddess girl who gives you that damn message? Because she creepy.
I
What, how she always pops up in
just
Pronto's
got.
pictures?
Please, oops, didn't mean that. Kali, I'm very confused at that conversation.
I hit start. God, I'm still not used to having a controller in my hand again. You just got Final Fantasy? You didn't mean that. You didn't mean to say please, or you didn't mean to say you got the game. Which one is it?
I don't want you guys to know I got the game.
Because if you just got that game and you didn't mean it, well, that's very sad. You didn't mean to say please.
I'm assuming she didn't mean
I
to
can
say
understand that.
please.
I don't know, maybe she did. Maybe we're having a different conversation than I thought.
have seriously been fighting these two titans by myself because the guy next to me is just sitting here. Very confused what he's doing.
Well, there's 3 of you alive, and I only see 1 of you doing it, so that's very concerning.
Yeah, I'm like the only one doing shit right now, and I'm very confused what the rest of those motherfuckers are doing.
Well, if John hadn't screwed up, you might be winning.
Alright, I'm back. So I feel bad because I definitely broke Mom's deadlock in my hand.
Oh, you're the one who broke her lock.
No, I didn't break it. It had to have been broken before because you don't fucking break a deadlock like that.
Hands?
Like I think it was already when I took it apart, it was already cracked. But yeah, I felt so bad because I went over there on my lunch to set up her new cable setup for her because I didn't want to run over there after work because you know after work it's super busy. It'd be like 40 freaking minutes. And so I went there on my lunch break, set it up, and as I was leaving, she's like, "Yeah, can you look at the lock? It won't fully lock." And I was turning it, and it like wasn't clicking. And I went to like turn it a little harder, and that thing just like I heard like clack, and then just like the deadbolt part just like spun. It just spun in the thing, just like bzzz. I was like, "Fuck."
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
No, the front door.
Yes, she caused quite a stir.
So it's broke. So then I took.
How did we win that?
Because as he was running around, I was grabbing all the batteries and
Is
putting
it
it
so
in.
unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond
I was like,
Asari
we will
space.
not lose
To
this.
see such an esteemed figure is surprising.
MVP?
Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role.
Batteries.
An Asari in a pinstripe suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Males of all species have strange ideas of what Asari are like.
Armed commandos were allowed on Novaria?
Now, John, don't hit
Too
Star.
late, I left. They were disarmed. Of course,
Okay,
one man
well.
with escape piloting powers.
I do that all the
Sarah,
time,
and
though.
by extension, Benezia, is an important
But I
person.
think I found a
By
new
that I
controller
mean
setup
an
I'm
investor
gonna
who
like.
might
I
sell stock.
switched it around
if
so
denied.
that mine. God damn it!
You know why Benezia is here?
If you didn't mean to
She
say
claimed
the
to be
please
Saren's
thing and you
assistant
did
here
get
to
Final
get a
Fantasy
certain
15,
project
you have to
back
let us
on
know how you
track.
think about it after you've played it.
I suspect
Shoot
she
you
did
niggas
at
back.
15.
Because I've never been a big Final Fantasy,
I have a different question.
like,
You
fan.
are full of questions.
Oh yeah, got one. Okay, cool.
I should write a book about
But
it. while I
I've
have the time
always,
to
like, I've
spare.
never been a big Final Fantasy fan because I've always thought they were
Are
too
you Lauren
hard.
Keene?
And
I've
then,
heard you
like,
might
I
be
didn't
able
like
to help.
turn-based style
You
games.
are the spectre
I
that
mean, I
just
really
arrived,
did.
are
The
you
only one
not?
I ever beat
What
was
can
Final
old
Fantasy
Turian like
10
me
and Final
possibly
Fantasy
help
10
you
2.
with?
I even bought Final Fantasy 13.
I'm
That
trying to
was just
find a
fucking
way into the
horrible.
garage. I have
Yeah,
places to go.
So I didn't even bother with that one.
You
And
need
then
a
I bought Final
pass.
Fantasy like
How fortuitous.
13.2.
I don't know.
Well, that
I'm
one
the
I got as
Manager
a
of the
gift.
local synthetic
Uh,
insights
That makes more
office.
sense.
And I didn't fucking buy that one because I thought it
Mr.
was
Anales
horrible
closed my
as
office.
well.
He claims to be investigating
which it was.
reports of my corruption.
Yeah, it really was.
The administrator
And
is an
then,
interesting
so I was
man.
like, man, fuck Final
He's
Fantasy
become
games.
quite
I was like, I'm
wealthy
not gonna
since he
play
took
them.
direct
But
control
then
of
I have
things.
friends who play Final Fantasy online, and they were like, oh my god, you have to play it, it's so good.
I
And
said
was
It
like,
is
next
good.
day.
It's just it's a pay game. That's our only
I was
secret.
like, I'm
acquired
not
evidence
paying
of
money
Anales'
to
actions.
go,
His
like,
hired
do
goons
that,
are
you
ransacking
know.
my office to
Like
find
if they made that game free, it would have
I
so
would-
many
I
players.
see.
in
yeah,
a
totally.
heartbeat.
Even if they just do
outside
what Guild Wars do,
this
like pay 60
Mr.
bucks
Anales
for the
would be
game,
inclined to
and then
let
just
you
pay for
wander.
free. Like, I'd play
People
it.
would do that. I don't
If
even
you
understand
recover
what
the evidence
that-
from
That's
my
all. That's the main
Even if it was
reason
just
why-
cheaper, if it was like
As well
like
as a soft
$5
credit.
a month or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like who
it's
who
fine.
pays for that
20
shit anymore? Like I don't know.
like 20 some odd dollars.
a plan?
And I'm just like, yeah,
So you want me to
y'all
buy a
don't
new
get
game
serious.
every fucking
There
third
is one
month?
other-
Yeah, fuck that.
What is that charming
Right?
human expression? Flying
But, yeah,
over
like-
Don't get me
pollution.
wrong, your shit's good, but it ain't that good.
Violence
Fantasy
against
15, I
Mr.
felt like
Anales'
they
thugs
definitely
may be
made it for
necessary.
people who-
He has members of
Just got
Hanshan's
banged.
security team searching my offices.
No.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo was
I
unaware
don't know.
of
It's
their
just such a good
outside
game.
employment.
Like, I'm like so into it. There's just so many little.
I'll focus on trying to get your
Somebody
evidence.
on
If
their
I'm lucky,
team.
I won't have to fight anyone.
Then play a different mode. I'm in mid.
Excellent. Here's my pass into our offices. It will
Well, I
activate
can
the
complain
elevator.
because I didn't pick this mode.
The
I
evidence
just
is
don't
on my
like
office
it.
computer. This OSD.
He said that I'm not a
encryption
quitter.
key to
Then
access
show that
it.
bitch in.
Slide it into the cloud.
Right?
Execute. Oh, and
At the
do
end of
try
the
to
day,
keep
if you're gonna
bloodstains
bitch
off the
about it,
carpets,
might
would
as
you?
well
Don't tell me what to do about your
It
carpet.
somehow
I get
works.
bloodstains where I can get bloodstains, motherfucker.
Ooh.
You have sex on
no.
the first one?
Yes, multiple times. In fact, the second one's actually the one that has the
confused.
least
Were you
amount of
asking if you
casual
could,
sex that you
Taylor?
can have.
Yeah.
And then the third one they made the most straightforward as far as relationships are concerned. The first one was actually kind of hard. Like you could really fuck up and like miss big things.
You know in the third one, if you get with Garrett, you actually you guys get married at the end.
God damn it.
Or not that not obviously the end, but like.
I haven't beat